Lectric sent me an e-bike the other day, and I thought it would be a good idea to travel all the way from where I live here in Union, Maine to Rutland, Vermont, my hometown, but that seemed too easy, so I decided to turn out my pockets and do it all with no money, no food, no shelter, just the clothes on my back. So I'm gonna need to beg, borrow, or steal everything I need for this trip, and since stealing isn't an option for me, we'll see if we can forage and catch fish for dinner along the way. I'd love to say I trained really hard for this, but it's an e-bike, so I figured, how hard could it be? So as long as I could find some food to eat, somewhere to charge the e-bike along the way, and warm materials to sleep in at night, and somewhere to stealth camp that doesn't end me up in jail the next day, we should be able to make it. I'm Zachary Fowler, and you're watching the 300-mile e-bike survival challenge movie. Level 3. Here we go. Woo! All right, check your mirrors. Check yourself. Oh, I really wish I had brought a coffee for this, but that would kind of break the rules. No food, no water, no shelter. Hitting the road. I'm a little leery of losing some of my stuff that's strapped on the back. So I think my first stop is going to be for some better way to pack things. I'm going to see about a box from the grocery store. That might do it. There we go. First resource acquired, better way to transport my stuff. So the bike has a 100-mile range, fully charged, not overloaded on level 3, which means I need to pedal assist the whole way. I can't just, just coast. With charging taking 3 to 6 hours, depending on how depleted it is, we're gonna need to charge every time I stop for a rest break. Otherwise, I shouldn't be stopping for a rest break. Goodbye, Seven Tree Pond. Goodbye, place that's close to home where I'm comfortable and I know where things are. Other thing about level 3 is up hills. You do like 11 miles an hour. Level 5, you're busting out 18 miles an hour. So in my estimate, without stopping for things, oh, speaking of which, there's a whole bunch of bottles and cans. 5 cents. Another 5 cents. And another 5 cents. Ugh, it's got, hopefully that's soda in it, Mountain Dew. If it is, that doesn't mean it's Mountain Dew. It's yellow. I'm just gonna pretend that's Mountain Dew.
That's kind of gross.
Yeah, here we go. 15 cents. A Monster Energy drink. There's another. That's awful. I bet you every section where there's no houses for a little bit, people chucking stuff out of their cars. We're at 40 cents now, and we haven't even made it. Oh, not even a mile. For those of you that know me, doing survival stuff, I have all kinds of kit, right? And here's my pocket dump here. I had a Wazoo survival belt on. I took that off with a full survival kit in it. My wallet with my survival card and slingshots, wrist slingshots, all of that just to make the adventure more fun, leaving it all behind because I always rely on that stuff to be able to do, I don't know, all kinds of things. So this time, if I want something, I'm gonna have to earn it. First thing I'll need to buy is some sort of a water bottle of water to be able to refill. By the end of the day though, I will also need something to keep me warm at night. It's getting down to the 50s, and I'll need some sort of a tarp for my shelter. Whether I could just find that beside the road or have to earn the money from bottles and cans to buy it or some other clever way. I stopped for this one and I saw there was like a liquor bottle. That might be a 15-cent returnable. Yes, 15 cents on that one. Nice, we're doing good. Another problem is every time I stop and restart the bike, the starting up takes a lot more energy than just continuing. I'm gonna kill my battery a lot quicker. There's so much trash beside the road, but for me, I see resources. If I could find a broken lighter, or even a full lighter, that would give me something for a fire starter. And, or anything else. I mean, I'd love to have a cutting tool, knife, of some sort. This road is so sketchy though right now. People, it's so tight. There's no margins. I don't feel exactly very safe. Oh, here's a whole bunch of cans of stuff. That might be worth stopping. I think somebody backed up and cleaned their truck out right here. 2, 3, another 20-cent stop. Might have enough for a bottle of water now. Oh, no way. I just said that. That was not a setup. That was not a setup. I just said that, and I find a lighter. How cool is that? Oh, I went to go for my Swiss Army. There's a safety on it. I gotta get that safety off, and it still got spark. I could start a cattail, something like that. I can get a fire started with that. We are doing good. I didn't even make it 10 feet. I think I found where that trash all came from. Hey, got a fork now. And is that 15 cents? Well, as filthy as this bag is, I do need an upgrade. It's pretty solid. This will give me something to put more bottles and cans into. I haven't even made it 10 miles. Oh, we've already got fire starter, bigger carry capacity, and I think enough for my first water. Should I get a water or a coffee at Dunkin' Donuts? Oh, I'd love a nice morning coffee. I haven't had any breakfast yet. I got up this morning, had my quiet time, and we did this. We're headed out. If you haven't guessed it yet, this video is sponsored by Lectric e-bikes. These guys are the biggest name in electric bikes, behind only 2 Tesla models in electric vehicle popularity in America. Originally, they sent me their X-Peak E mountain bike. I unboxed it and ran right out and did an overnight with it. It's such a smooth ride. I love this bike. Then more recently, they came out with the X-Peak 2.0 and sent that to me. That's now my all-time favorite. It's my daily driver now, and if you watch the first episode of our Stealth Camper build, that's the one I was riding in that video. Fortunately, it doesn't have as big of a range as the Expedition, which is built for eating up road miles. With its dual batteries and 450-pound carrying capacity, this is exactly what I need for a 300-mile e-bike survival challenge. 1300-watt peak motor can crank out 150 miles on its lowest settings with these dual batteries fully topped up, and it can stop on a dime with these front and back 180mm hydraulic disc brakes. They even have a whole line of ones that fold, making them super easy to go into the back of almost any vehicle. Whatever your adventure needs are, I guarantee you Lectric has a bike for you. Check them out, linked in the description below. Now let's go put some miles on. It's a long ways to Vermont. 10 miles and we're now to Route 1. Well, it's a lot safer with a big margin, but it's loud. Now I have saddlebags. Look at that. There. Now the ones that are about to fall out won't. There's dinner. Now they're protected. Several pumps right there with trash bins. But like, I'm leery to go over and just do. I'm realizing how humbling this could be. Like, I'm still close enough to home. Everybody's gonna recognize me. And I feel awkward as all get out. I'm going for it. I gotta do it. Like, that's what I'm here for, right? With a whole bag already full. That's a 15-cent Absolute bottle. Oh, score. 15. 15 again. I hope I don't get tetanus or something out of this. Just got recognized and they hooked me up with three more. That's quite the haul from the gas station here. So much for not smelling bad. I'm covered in Monster Energy drink and beer. But let's go on. Let's redeem our cans. Then we can get some water and some food, hopefully. It never looks like it on a camera, but this is like the mother of all hills. So I won't see anything steeper than this till I get to Vermont and we go over Killington. It just, in Vermont, it'll be maybe 6-7 miles of this kind of stuff. And it's fairly easy pedal assisting. I don't have to grind too hard. And if I can keep this pace up, we'll make it there in 3 weeks. I'm just kidding. 4 days, maybe. Roadkill, not fresh enough. Not fresh enough. Fire starter. I'll make nice fire starter. Who knows what I'll find later. So, as my base fire tinder, these will work great with that lighter, broken lighter. Ow! I'm turning it all the way down to 0 for the hills, going down to just coasting them. See if that saves me gets me some more miles. Then I detoured to the Redemption Center in downtown Damariscotta, and now I'm regretting it. The smell of McDonald's is so good. I just saw, I thought, a wild apple on the side of the road. There's some apples. Oh, it's gonna be the first thing I've eaten all day. Whew. It's very tart. Very good. Yeehaw! Oh, all right, well, let's see how much money we made so far. All right, there's the first file. There you go, sir. Thank you. All right, got my $3.90, my first windfall. Now what do I spend it on? I don't want to spend it all in one place. I think there's like a Dollar Tree or something down the road. Let's see if I can get a bottled water for really cheap. And then I gotta find some calories, more than just the apples. There it is, Dollar Tree. Not sure if this is the best bang for my buck, but like the cheapest water bottle that I can get that I can continue to fill at gas stations or whatever would be great. $1.50, is it worth spending some calories? Not today. Pure Life, $1.25. How much was it total? Would you say 30?
Oh, for 37.
All right, let's push on to downtown and see what $2.50 can get us. I was pretty tempted looking at the sunglasses. That would have been so nice. I could feel the wind on my eyes, but maybe I'll get lucky and find a pair of sunglasses on the side of the road or something. Right now, food, energy, put on the miles, that's what I need. Downtown Damariscotta, beautiful little place. If you're ever passing through and you want to stop somewhere for a delicious sandwich, slice of pizza. Hey, I'm pedaling my e-bike all the way to Vermont, and I just redeemed some bottles. All I is $2.50. How much is a slice normally?
I'll take $2.50.
You'll take $2.50? She's gonna hook me up. That's why this is my favorite pizza place when we pass through town with the kids. What? That's huge. Oh, thank you guys so much. Oh, that's my first calories of the day outside of the apple I found on that tree. Are you giving me back my money?
You're just giving it to me.
Oh my goodness, these guys are so awesome. All right, so I still have $2.50 and I got a slice. Thank you guys. You guys are so cool. So cool. Oh my goodness. That was so nice of them. They didn't have to do that. You know, I was willing to pay and she gave me my money back. Thank you, Lord, for this meal, the miles traveled so far and keeping us safe. In Jesus' name, amen. Wow, what a day. What an adventure so far. I'm reminded of Joseph when his brothers came to see him and they needed food and they needed to bring grain back to their father, and he sent them back with the money in the mouths of their sacks. And that was just to cause some family havoc, right? Pizza has never tasted so good. Oysterhead pizza for the win. If you're ever in Damariscotta, stop by and whew, tell them Fowler said thanks. So good. On the road again. On the road again. I thought she was doing a news report on them paving the parking lot, but it looks like
the schooner landing was considered a local landmark for many in Damariscotta.
no way. No way. Classes. Oh my goodness. Like, they are totally shacked, but like, can I fix them enough? Oh, these are so, those are so, there's not a scratch on the lenses. The other arm is broke off, but they stay on. That is so cool. I was just saying I wanted to find some glasses. I mean, without the arm on the other side, they stay on. Still somehow. If I could find a knife now, I could whittle a different arm for the other side and they'd be a little more balanced. But that's saving my eyes from all the grit. I keep getting dirt blown into my eyes. Not anymore. Woo! Thank you, Lord. Spongy cord. Nice. That'll fit over my regular sweatshirt. That's a winter, that's a heavy duty. That'll keep me warm at night. Then I'll feel bad. Oh, they lost my sweatshirt. They're lost by gain. All right, maybe I do need gloves, especially if there's two of them matching. Could be cold in the morning. That might be kind of nice. Make sure there's no creepy crawlies inside. See if they fit. Oh yeah. That one's for you, Dad. Pair of gloves. I don't know, it looks fresh. A little stiff. I'm not that hungry yet, day one. A little bit horrified by how many bottles and cans at the gas stations and on the side of the road are all like, you know, teas and like alcohol teas and beers and stuff. Like, I mean, obviously if they're there, then somebody had them in their car, and if they had them in their car, then most likely, you know, drank them in their car. There's a lot of drinking and driving. Not that I'm 100% innocent of drinking and playing the fool when I was younger, you know, years ago, but like never when I was driving. Let's see how much we made this time. $25, 1, 2, and 3. There we go. All right.
Hey, bud.
Thank you guys. Looks like a lot of trash right here. Maybe there's some treasures. Oh, some rope. Might be handy. Oh, hey, that's a better looking fork. Am I trading up? Metal. Oh, my plastic fork broke in my back pocket. My plastic fork broke, so upgraded to a metal fork and some rope. You can do a lot with that. I could break that down into all 3 strands, and those 3 strands will be as long as this. So for tarping and sheltering. Still need an outlet. How about this outlet behind Cumberland Farms? Oh yeah, we got power. All right. Do a little bit of charging, take a break for a little bit. They're down to 1 red bar. There was still 1 bar up here. Even when I slowed down, it was just pedaling down the hill. It was going to like 2 bars, so I don't know how long that would get, but that's 53 miles so far, or 54, somewhere in there. That's half of the capacity I was hoping for. But we've been up and down hills. I keep starting and stopping, picking up cans to make the $5 that I have now. Let me check my pocket here. 75. I need to keep every last cent. I don't want to lose that. 76, 77, 577. I don't know if I lost some change in my pocket. Yep, there was 1 more penny in there. So 578. What can we do with 578? Really could use like another 20 bucks, 30 bucks. I wonder. I got an idea. I don't know if this is gonna work. Maybe I don't look scruffy enough, or they're just like my sign's not nice enough. We'll see. Is it gonna work? Make a sign flip. There we go. Need money for fishing. Anything will help. Maybe I should be counting the cars. Like, how many cars go by before I get one thing? You guys leave in the comments below. What did you think? What was your guess? At this point, there's been at least 30 people gone by, and like barely anybody makes eye contact. So like when they stop at the sign and the light's all doing its thing, and I have to wait and like watch the people try not to look at me while I'm holding this, like that's almost harder for me, I think, than it probably is for them. I don't know. That was cute. She said he needs it too, though, for fishing. Oh, I think we got our first winner. I see him handing his wife something. It looks like it took about 50 cars, but we might finally have a winner. Oh, you're a saint. Thank you. God bless. Wow, thank you. $5. Now we're up to $10 for the trip. Although if I keep standing here like this, it's 6:14. It's gonna be dark. I'm gonna be going to bed in the dark. I was hoping to catch a fish. Good.
Was it police? No. How's it going?
Good.
So Walmart has called us.
Okay. Just kidding.
Asking that you move along.
All right. Sounds good.
Sorry to bother you.
Yeah.
You good with that?
Yeah. I'm out of here.
All right, thank you.
Yep. All right, well, Walmart does not want me out there with a sign. They called the cops apparently. So now I've got 10 bucks. Here we go, Walmart. We'll lock up the bike, go in. I gotta decide whether I want fishing gear so I can make some dinner, or do I want something to sleep, tarp. Sleeping bags. All right, sleeping bag's not gonna work. Fabric, $1 a yard. Oh, that's nice. I think this'll work. Right here, it'll be easier to transport. And get 2.5 yards of this?
2.5 yards, yeah.
Yes, please. 7 mil, $1.89. Plastic, and that's $4.50. Sheesh, I didn't realize how expensive all these things were. That's the only pan I can afford. Nope. I think we're gonna go for calories. I never thought about food this way. Like, what is the most calorie dense food that I could get for the cheapest price? Beef jerky's $12.95. $1.28. I got my bedding, got my calories, and gotta go find a spot to spend the night to stealth camp, because we're still close to Brunswick. So I either drive into the dark or find somewhere to stealth camp and wake up and fish and then keep going in the morning. All right, we got our Walmart stuff. Hit the road. I plotted to my next destination here down to Swinging Bridge. It says 6 minutes, 3.8 miles, so maybe 10 minutes for me. That's not too far. Did I bother you? Thank you so much. You're saying thank you. What a beautiful little downtown. Swinging Bridge. Beautiful. What a nice little spot. Oh, geez. Through the sand. A lot of sand. Perfect spot to find a fishing line in a tree or something. Ah, see some line and a sinker right there. Oh, and a duck. Oh, I don't have my slingshot and it's not legal.
No, it's in here.
Stripe bass
this far?
No, well, not 'cause of the dam.
Oh yeah.
You know, back in the day, there was some holdovers or something, but no.
Wait, are you Fowler?
Yeah.
No friggin' way, but oh my god. How are you doing?
Good. What's your
Oh my
name?
God, my name's Seamus.
Seamus? Nice to meet you.
I watched your whole season.
Oh, yeah?
That's awesome, bro. I watch all your YouTube videos and everything too.
Nice,
Can I
thank
get a
you.
picture with you, bro?
Yeah, sure.
And you just send it to my parents. So
All right.
It's awesome.
And when I stopped here, I was going to try to get some of that fishing line out of the tree and catch a fish.
Do you need any fishing stuff?
Sure.
Oh, so I got whole tag.
All right. Ooh, line. That's what I need. Yeah, to be able to hand line some
Take
stuff.
this whole thing.
Really? Oh, you're the best.
Take that whole thing.
All right.
You need like hooks or anything?
Yeah, some just plain hooks would do it.
Yeah, so let's see. I know I have plenty in here somewhere.
Oh, there we go. What we got there?
If you want, you can take that whole package right there.
Oh, yeah, that's perfect.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That'll catch like anything. Trouts or bassins or...
That too, if you want.
Was that sinkers?
Yep.
Oh, you're the man. That'll do me right there.
Yeah.
Now I can catch a fish.
Well, there you go.
Well, hey, it was nice meeting you.
Yeah.
What was your name again?
Seamus.
Seamus. All right, I got it on camera now.
Fowler.
All right. Hey, thanks for hooking me up.
Yeah, of course.
Now we just need some worms and catch some fish, but it's getting late. Let's see about getting some of that rice warmed up and then come back and find somewhere quiet to sneak in some sleep. A little al dente, but I like it. let the butter melt, eat my cheese stick, and then get back on the road. Let it keep steeping, and head back, find our camp for the night. There's an island over there. Oh, it looks like a couple inches of water. Let's see if I can walk across. What if I stash it right here? All right, take that off. Nice. Hot rock for under my bed. Dig a little hole for our fire. Keep it covert. Right there. Put the rocks there to work as heat reflectors until all rocks, they'll absorb the heat. We got our thistle fluff and their broken lighter. Fluff up our dry grass like a bird's nest. Put our fluff in the middle and we'll have some pine cones ready to go right on top. I don't know if that's gonna work. I do have my kitchen knife I found. That should work. There we go. Now, can I get this part off without breaking it? Oh, yeah. Come on. Come on. Haha, we have fire. There we go. That'll do. I just want the rocks good and hot. I'd like to have a nice fire, just chill by it, but I don't know if I dare to for too long. So as soon as the rocks are hot, I'm gonna kick it out and bury the rocks, and that'll keep me warm through the night. Not too bad. There we cover up the rest of the fire with the rocks now that it's burned down. Put some sand over it. Oh, some glass in the bed. That's not good. That seems pretty good. Alright. Got my blanket. And, I think I'm good to go. Pull my blanket up and over me as needed. There we go. Nice. And then if I have to, the plastic can encapsulate me too. I can bring that up and over because I'm in a fold of it like that. And be tucked in, that'll trap more warmth in, but it will also trap some moisture in. So if I can help it, I don't want to do that. But if I get cold, I'll pull that over. Hopefully it's not that cold. And with the hot rocks under here, I can't feel them just yet because there's enough sand between me and there, but no, maybe I can. It may take an hour or two, but they'll be warm for 6-7 hours. See you guys in the morning.
Hmm. 6:10. Ground still seems pretty warm underneath of me from my hot rocks. So that worked.
Go away, mosquito.
Oh, I don't want to get up.
Brr. I'll put on this sweater I found on the side of the road. There we go. And we'll have an apple for breakfast. Pretty good apples. What a beautiful little spot. One side of the island there, and the other side of my little island here. It's really nice and like sandy down in the water, like clean, not muddy and stuff. Oh, I still see the bike over there on the other side where I hit it. Didn't do a very good job of hiding it in the dark. Use my other sweatshirt to wipe my feet off. Sand between my toes. I don't like sand.
It's coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere.
Suck it up, Fowler. A little sand between your toes won't hurt you. Well, undo our camouflage here. That really worked great. Oh well, I guess it did. The bike's still here. Something smells bad. Maybe it's all my bottles and cans. Maybe it's me.
Ooh.
Look at this little treasure trove. 30 cents. Right there. What's a medium black coffee cost?
$3.24.
$3.24. That's all I got. Perfect.
Withdraw your penny.
Yes, please.
Have a good day.
Awesome. Thank you. It's medicinal. It's medicinal. I got such a headache, and this should fix it. Interesting things I saw along my trip. Number one, I had to turn back. It's somebody's driveway, but what in the world is this? Who made that? And what for? I don't know what it is, but I want one. I mean, that's like a whole millstone just hanging there in the air. That's insane. Too cool. If that's an art installation, I want one, because it just make people be like, what is going on here? All right, coming into Freeport. That was quick. I think we're gonna stop at LL Bean and see if I can't charge. I bet you where their concert area is and pavilion and stuff. I've spoken to the kids there and they always have stuff plugged in, so I could charge there and have my coffee and just have a little bit of quiet time, recharge my heart and recharge my bike before we hit the trail for some more miles. What's this one? It shows a bike on it, or did somebody just stick a sticker on there? Oh man, I saw the bike and I thought just maybe like they had one for electric bikes or something, but yeah, no, that's just somebody stuck their sticker on there. I just gotta find a regular outlet. Maybe after this, people seeing this will be like, you know, he's turned electric bikes into a long distance travel thing, and let's make them charge faster. Boom, outlets there. All right, we are charging. I guess we'll take a break and do my reading time while I'm waiting for a little bit. I don't know that there's much of anything else I could do. It's Zell being on nervy to do something silly in front of Walmart yesterday, but not anywhere in Freeport. Ugh, they'd probably string me up.
I call this one fish out of water.
I mean, even their McDonald's looks like a fancy restaurant. They'd really church it up. I heard you say free coffee. Free coffee. He said free coffee. Like
those are my two favorite words.
no,
Free
coffee and free. You got to be like what a.
Thank you.
I spent money on coffee this morning. I should have just waited.
So what are you filming?
Right now, I'm taking that electric bike all the way to Vermont.
Oh, really?
Yeah, with no money. So I'm scavenging bottles and cans along the way, and I scavenged enough bottles and cans to buy a coffee this morning, and yesterday enough to buy a slice of pizza and some rice that I put hot water into.
My God.
So yeah, it's a challenge. Cool. Thank you, sir. Yeah.
You need someone to take your picture.
Oh, sure. That'd be great.
Oh.
And I have a same brand but not the long cargo.
So, this is one of their newer ones.
it?
I'm going all the way to Vermont on it.
Oh my goodness! Yeah,
So if you look up a 300-mile, no money, no food, no water survival challenge, that's why I look like a crazy person. That next week that'll be out.
Yeah.
So there we go. It's all set right there.
Let me just.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
All right.
Here's $10 for your fish.
Oh, thank you.
For your journeys.
Oh, thanks, guys. Now I can get breakfast.
That's very
All right. Well, we just met some generous people, and now we can hit the road again. Thank you, guys.
Heard about your cause. Good
Oh,
coffee, eh?
yeah, thank you. All right. Couple more.
Maybe lunch.
We're doing, like a breakfast and lunch. Well, that was amazing. I can't believe that. I think I'm about $20 now. I went from nothing to something just because of the goodwill of some nice people on the side there in front of LL Bean and asking about what I was up to. Yeehaw. It says 100% charged. I only charged for an hour. It's supposed to take like 6 to 8. And they were saying when I push the buttons on them, they're like 50%. So I don't know. It's 100% energy though, because this is an energy bar right there, not a how much charged it is. So it's got 100% energy. As you get lower and lower in the battery, it's not able to put out its full energy. Does that make sense? I think I'd rather have a battery bar that said exactly where it's at, but that works too. The grocery store here. It's the best way to get some affordable calories. That same as yesterday. I'll probably just pick something out and then stop at a gas station and put hot water in it and pack it away till it warms up enough to eat. A little bit more expensive here in Freeport by like 75 cents. All right, that was $2.31. I got the rice and discounted, so it was the same price as before, even though it was $1.99. I got it for $1.25 plus $1 for this. That's 100 calories plus this, so that'll give me that full 600 calories now. I missed my pocket knife. I can't even get into a beef stick. There we go. That worked out perfectly. 1 coffee cup, 1 thing of rice. Good old Freeport Hotel. Remember that one? On our way to Florida, and the car blew up. The old orange Subaru and the end of her days. That was the end of it. Right there. Portland, 12 miles. Yarmouth Redemption Center.
Victoria King.
All right, thank you. That's another 240. Ah. in the world is that monstrosity? Phew. Let's see. We're at 80 miles so far. And my rice swole all up. Now it's perfectly ready to go. Let's see. I mean, obviously, by this point, it's cooled off, but pretty good. A boot. I don't know if this is somebody's stuff or what. There's like a backpack. I could kind of use a backpack. A bunch of people pick up here, set up camp and stuff. That looks like somebody's stuff. I don't know if I want to go digging through it, or they were using it for a while. Maybe they gave up on it. I mean, those couple cars right there look like they're living here. Well, that was a nice little lunch, but it was very little. Still kind of hungry. So we need some more calories, maybe fat and protein cheap. So I thought we'd stop here in Portland and see what we can get for cheap, get me some fat and protein calories, and then keep going. Sample. And just do that thing where you walk around, get sample after sample. We used to do that at Hannaford's back in Rutland. I just walk around and eat samples for an hour until they kick us out when I was a teenager. So salmon would be high protein. $5 for one container is one serving, 140 calories. I bet we could do better than that. $2.90, $2.29, 600. Tastes really good. Mango. Let's see. Cashews, $4. 8 servings, 170. 1,200 and something. That's way better. Sunflowers. 14 servings, 210 per servings. That's almost 3,000 calories. How'd it go? All right, 315. We got our sunflower seeds. All right, so I was just about to pull out and I saw something. Lisa and Eric knew I was doing this because Lisa worked for me, and Eric found us on our first day and he gave me money. I was like, that's cheating because you knew what I was up to, and I felt bad about using it, so this has not been counted as part of my money. Hey man.
Hey, you're...
That's for you.
Well, thank you so much.
God bless.
Yeah.
Take care. Good luck.
Okay, man, yeah. Have a good day.
You too. There we go. Now I'm not tempted to use that money that Eric gave me. I felt like it was cheating. We didn't film it either because he showed up and he's a quiet, private guy, you know, and I didn't like whip out the camera and be like, oh, look who it appears, Eric and stuff. So, and then he gave me $10 and surprised me because he knows what I was up to. So we made it go to a good place, somebody else with need. Look at that. I have some bird poop. It reminds me of when I was a kid once. I was at a park like that with my parents, and I think in Pennsylvania, visiting our aunt, and I was climbing around and exploring things, and I fell into a goose pond like that. Just straight into the poop, you know, and all the muck just was soaked and just so nasty. Look at all the food just wandering around the park. Gooses galore. So that's something that always miffed me in the past about, like, you know, being in South Carolina, there's those invasive species duck.
Animal rehabbers and trappers say they are taking over.
Like, why doesn't somebody have a slingshot? Like, if you're completely off grid like that, sleeping in the bushes, I'd be whacking those things every other day and eating duck. I guess, though, if you're living like that, you got other goals. I'm not trying to be critical of what their life choices and living like that, because I know that the majority of the time there's like mental reasons for it, you know. Lord knows I'm mental enough choosing to do something like this, but there's struggles there, and nobody to put them, or their willingness for them to be different or to do something different, or nobody to take them and just pull them aside. And God, just Lord, my heart just aches for them to see them like that. And so the best I could do, even if I know somebody's gonna leave it in the comments below and say they're just gonna use it for drugs, is give them that $10, because maybe this time he's gonna take a break, catch his breath, buy himself some food, buy some food for him and somebody else, who knows. Lord willing, something good comes out of it for him. See you later, Portland. I think I screwed up. I plotted it with no highways, and it's somehow I'm on the highway. That wasn't so bad. It was just for one exit for some reason. I guess that's what they consider not a highway. I would say that felt like a highway. That's better. Cabela's. So at Walmart, it took about 20 minutes before the cops came. I'm wondering if 3:28, it's probably 3:26, I've been in here for like 2 minutes. Oh, you're the man. Thank you, sir. I'll catch a nice one. We're up to 6. Gets a lot of laps at least. Thank you. Fowler. Hey. All right, you're the man. Thank you, sir. Have a good one. Oh, nice. Thank you. Have a good day. I might be able to catch a whole striper with that one. Yeah. Oh, heck yeah. You realize you put a funny in there? Oh, man. You're the best. All right.
Bro, that is, I was looking at it at first, I was like, man, and then I saw, I was like, yes. Have a good trip,
right? Yeah, thank you. All right, I don't even know what, that was $26, $28, I don't know how much. I'll have to count it up after. A lot. That's more than I need to do something clever, and I think I will just call it good there. $53.18. How cool is that? So we'll go up to Cabela's, run in, see what I should get that might help me get on a fish for tonight.
Fowler, what's up?
Hey. I can charge while I'm in there. Let's see. $39.99, no line. 140, that's not budget. Oh, I almost forgot about a knife. I can afford a knife now. Yeehaw. Right now, any one of those look like they make a delicious, delicious dinner.
Thank you. Have a good one.
All right, 11.57. That still leaves us with 40 something. Not bad for a $5 knife. And special thanks to Cabela for a little bit of free power while we're in there. These apples were really good. I should have picked more of these yesterday. Oh, look at that beautiful pond right there. No trespassing, private property. I bet you that's because there's good fish in there. The homeowners association wants to keep it all to themselves. Well, whatever. Kind of got into a bad neighborhood. Or at least a bad neighborhood for the way I'm rolling out. Ooh. Yep, there it is. Right at the end. No ATVs, snowmobiles allowed. Doesn't say electric bikes, yeehaw. Oh, what a beautiful trail. Would you look at this? Grant was saying this was an old railroad. Mile 10 3/4. Who marks miles in 10 3/4? What is this, like Hogwarts? Oh, I just noticed 120 with 120 miles on it. We are now officially at 102 miles of our trip. Yeehaw, 200 to go. Oh, that's beautiful. I am bussing, but I gotta stop. Drank so much water. Need so much coffee. With those free coffees. I think I just realized that these glasses I found are polarized. On top of everything else, I can see so clear into the water. There's seaweed here though, so this must be really brackish. Could have been some really nice stripers right here. Maybe I should have got the striper rod. The water's flowing good. Oh, I should have spent everything on the striper rod and in the hopes that I catch a slot striper for a keeper, huh? Maybe next time. Whew, that was awesome. Oh, it says on there, closes at 5 p.m. I came all the way over here and they're closed. So, what's that?
Every single tank.
Yeah, I was just gonna return some bottles. It said on the website.
You know, because you are riding from the...
Oh, no way. You're too cool.
Yeah.
All right, so the owner just stopped by. Where are we?
The Saco Redemption, 335 North Street.
Okay. Yeah, so if you stop by and say hi, tell them thank you. Purchase your whatevers from them, because he just gave me $10 for my kids because they was all closed up for the night, and he set us up. I don't even know what we're at now. I was just like a couple more bucks, I'll be staying at a hotel. Wow. People are so nice. I have had some really just great people that I met on this trip. This is just made it just so much more fun, right? That's so cool. Jubilee Park. All right. That's cute. Very nice. Very nice. Some nice fresh water around there. So we're just going for the quickest thing possible since we're running out of daylight. Oh, look, I see fish right there. That looked like a trout. Well, enough talking, more fishing. That's why we're here. Oh my goodness, I turned in all my bottles and cans. I need a can for casting. I did pick up one. I don't know, hopefully this one will work. Vitamin water. I forgot about that part. That's my reel. All right, got our bobber. Bobber. From Cabela's, our worms. There's our line. And what the heck, since I got a net and found it, might as well use it. Oh, these are awesome hooks. I wonder if I could just cast off of this. Let me give it a try. Oh. Something small. Here goes the trains. Where I need it is out under those trees. These are where all the little fish are hiding. Stay safe from a bigger fish over there. I can't seem to cast it this far unless I put it onto a bottle, I think. All right, all the way across this time. Oh, too steep. There we go. That's the fish's. That's the. Nope. Did I lose it? Ah. Do I got a fish on? Is it? Oh, I think I do. It must be so tiny. I can't even feel it. Oh my goodness. Hey! No, red-eared sunfish. Oh, the tiny... If there's tiny ones, there's got to be something bigger. If I had bigger hooks, I must be better off to like hook it by the top and just throw it to the bottom. I bet you something would just mow this. As a bait fish. I don't know if these hooks would do it though. I gotta catch something bigger. I'm gonna put him back. Alright, something bigger. Otherwise, it's just not worth it. Like, what's that? Like 14 calories right there? Alright, after failing to catch a big enough fish for dinner, I decided made enough today, I'm gonna go get some food. The reason we're going out to dinner instead of just Dollar General is I need to charge some. Otherwise, I'm not gonna make it very far tomorrow. I only got like 3 bars.
How hungry are you?
I'm wicked hungry because all I've had today so far was peanuts or sunflower seeds.
Right, I get it. And you're looking for carbs, or I would go with the Flight of the Griffin. It's a big pile of tots. It's got a quarter of its chicken tenders, another quarter of its brisket, and another quarter of its pulled pork.
How much is that? I'm on a budget because I went with no money, and I've earned bottles and cans and done other stuff to get.
How much you looking to spend?
As little as possible. I got $50 to make it all the way to Vermont right now. So
I'll tell you what, you get the Flight of the Griffin and I'll pay for it.
You what?
You get the flight, it'll be on me.
What? No way.
Yep.
All right. Well, you guys gotta come here if you're passing through the area. Biddeford. I'll put a big thing on there. Link to the website. So if you haven't heard of it before, Griffin, food for the soul. And he just gave me the stacked meal because I said I needed calories, I needed food, you know, and just set me up big. You can, it says right there, follow us on Facebook, right there, Griffin, Food for the Soul, and we're in Biddeford for the win, huh? Sheesh. Let's see. he said, it's one of those safety outlets. I'll plug her in. Oh, we got power. We got power. Let's see, what do we got? Oh my goodness. There's no way I'm gonna be able to finish this. He wasn't kidding. He's like, this is huge. I was like, this will set you up with some calories. Tater tots. Like pulled pork or a brisket, and then fried chicken on top, and there's like a gravy on top of the taters, and that. Such a genius idea, so good. I feel like I could feel my brain cells reinflating. I got kind of crazy and kept going. Some dirt piles out back. Lowe's is right there. Let's see. Any reason why this would be all that bad of a spot? It's not sketchy at all. Let's tuck up into the bushes and go to bed. Good morning. Day 3. Super cozy. Lowe's is busy next door. I slept in the bushes over here. Pretty comfortable. I had a porcupine in the night, like come a couple feet away, right over to my stuff and everything. I don't know if like my leftover food or the something maybe attracted him, and I growled at him and he went up the tree right there in front of me. And then like an hour ago I heard somebody say, "Will you please move?" And it was like right there, and it must have been like the workers showing up to unload a truck for Lowe's. Well, let's pack it up, get on the road. I think I'm gonna head over to Walmart. My butt was killing me. That seat, the stock seat that comes with it, is pretty comfortable for 120 miles. But right now, not so much. You know what? I've lost a treasure. I lost my fish net. I left it at the fishing spot. Oh well, I'm not going back for that. It's looking like it might be as low as 40 when I get into Vermont and New Hampshire here today, this evening, and that could be pretty full, so I don't know. This fleece is gonna be quite enough anymore. And this cardboard box made such a good cargo holder. Don't want to lose any of my treasures. What a good girl she's been, huh? So proud of her. Nope. Already collecting up some more cans. 10, off to a good start. I think there's another one, 2 more. We're already up to 25 cents this morning. Woo! I'd love to have a big old warehouse like this. Like just big old facilities for building stuff in, more pirate ships, store all of the different ships and creations I made for the videos, and just an editing room and space to play and do cool things. Nice, that works. Must be a human again. Bike stuff. Let's see, it's workout stuff. Ah, here we go. Oh, there we go. That's more like it. $9 or $14. Let's see, do I have a $9 butt or a $14 butt? I could make that work just as easily as that, I think. Yeah, I wish there was like some sort of a large saddlebag for the back. I have this feeling in the back of my mind as I was packing up stuff this morning. I don't remember seeing my knife. I might have lost it out of my box in the back. I was just talking earlier about how much I like my little box in the back, and now a little basket for the front. Yeah, I'm good. All right, fishing aisle. I think I'm gonna upgrade Ugly Stick 17, 16 Shakespeare. Regular rod reels on the right side of it. We'll upgrade our tackle hooks a little bit too with something we can cast. Maybe some of these guys. That should do it. I'll put us on the fish. $29.70. $29.71. Boy, that just put a big ding in all of our profits we've made so far. Yikes. Try out our new seat cover. Hey.
Would you possibly use that?
Yeah.
Can I do a selfie for my
Sure, yeah. Heck yeah, why not?
Good to meet you, man. Hey. You got him shooting the pigeon at the dog with a slingshot and everything. There he is, right here. It's Avery.
Hey, Avery. How's it going?
Hey, I watch you all the time.
All right, well, nice to meet you, Avery.
It was great to meet you, too.
All right, good luck out there fishing and slingshot shooting, eh?
Oh, yeah.
All right, take care.
Thank you so much. You rock.
Thanks. I also noticed that when I left, my sunglasses were in here, and I just left the helmet on the handlebars. I feel like I might have lost 2 of my treasures already today. I gotta do an inventory. Got my phone charger and headlamp. Stuff that I brought. Gloves, worms, my tarp, camera stand for the GoPro. No knife. I did lose my knife. Oh no. I'll use my GoPro mount to double secure this. I'm super paranoid now that I lost the knife. Because that's such a bummer. Like, kind of a whole slap in the face to the confidence, right? Seat cover though, oh, seat cover for the win. So much better. I think it's gonna make this whole thing possible. Like, oh, no way. Huh? Well, miracles never cease.
It's just there in the air.
Thank you, Lord. My knife. It must have slid out the back when I was jostling through here. So we got the knife. I'm gonna put that in my pocket from now on. Yeah, that's weird. Because if I hadn't lost the glasses, I never would have looked over here and I would have pedaled off without the knife completely. And now I've recovered that, but not the glasses. I mean, the knife was $6. Glasses at the Dollar Tree were... I don't need to go worrying about what glasses cost at the Dollar Tree, because I found mine. As I always say, it's better to be lucky than good. I'm not lucky, though. That's not what it is. We know what it is. We know who it is. Thank you, Lord. It's a good feeling to know. Oh, I did still leave the net. So we did lose one thing on the trip, but I wasn't really using that, and that was kind of useless. It was just weighing me down, if anything. So we got a pretty full battery and doing 15 miles an hour on 2. I could jack it up and do 20, be there sooner, but it consumes the battery faster. How many miles am I gonna get on today? How many miles can I take? So I'm physically fit, but I'm not fit for this. I haven't trained for this, you know, in my mind I was like, hey, I'm tough, I'm strong, I work out. I haven't trained for this, but it's an e-bike, so it's gonna do a lot of the work. And so far, it hasn't destroyed me. I don't feel sore in the morning. So I think e-bike's doing a lot more work than I am, which is good. They said at 3 you should be able to do like 100 miles, but we found on the way down here, we got more like 65 with all the stops and starts. And I think honestly 2 is more of the 100-mile one, but at the same time, 5 miles more an hour to get further along, that's a lot of miles, and it adds up towards the end of the adventure. So I think I'm gonna stay at 3. It means I'll have to spend more time stocked and charging, but we're doing good so far, so why not go faster? Dang, those guys are going fast. I wonder if I can catch up to them on the incline. Hey, I got you on the hills. I'm on my way to Vermont. Yeah. Nice. Have a good one. Yeah, you too. So I spent $7 on a wrap. That leaves me with $14.09 left. I'm down here in Berwick, this little dam spot. It looks like a nice little fishing spot. The water's really low. I've only been on the road for an hour already today, and I have probably 5 more hours on the road today for my goal to make it to Concord. You know, you got 3 aspects to this. You know, surviving, and that takes time, the biking, and that takes time, and the charging. And all 3 of them, they kind of need to all 3 happen at the same time, but they don't line up that way. For instance, like if I stop to charge, there's not really much else to do, because I can't really, so far I haven't found a place where I could charge and like walk away and just leave the bike and be able to trust it. Because of that, I haven't traveled as far as I wanted to so far, and I haven't survived as much as I wanted to so far, as like gathering or fishing or things like that, and haven't been as successful because of it. And now I'm understanding, because of doing this, like the relationship between the 3 and what this is going to take to finish up. But all in all, I feel like I'm doing really good. I just had delusions of grandeur that I was going to be doing really gooder than this. I can't even imagine how that could be better. Like, anything else I'd rather eat in the whole world right now.
You do Canon shower wipes.
Oh, those would be so great.
And this, if you want to
I am feeling so grimy right now. I go in the Walmart bathroom and like wash my face. Thank you, sir. It was nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Gatorade. Nice. Well, that was nice. He was a cool guy. He was coming down here to the dam to scout it out for doing some like drone filming like he likes to do. And we talked about YouTube for a little bit and best practices for putting up some videos for him, and how he's working on, he got his drone license and trying to make a career out of it. I just found a real road treasure. Somebody's phone. No. Aw. Probably a mom, because there's a kid. How do you go and... Oh, the notifications. Wow, somebody never closed their notifications.
Hello.
Just found somebody's phone.
Yeah, so
you want to take
I
that?
got a crash notification from the
phone?
Yeah. So obviously,
how weird is that?
So these iPhones, they have the crash notification,
and it records it. So maybe you can find the person. How weird is that? That iPhone does that. A crash notification because it fell on the road, and then he's got the notification to go and check and see if somebody had crashed. That's pretty cool. I don't know if my phone does that. I'm a Samsung user. That's still not going to sell me on having the phone. This is why you need to get out there on adventures, because like, you never know what's going to happen. Just stop watching my YouTube videos. Get out there, have your own adventure, like, because you never know what's going to happen. And, you know, there's so much to life that's just not going to happen if you're just sitting there watching my videos. So, you know, I mean, you don't have to leave right now and just stop watching, but like, make a plan. Get out there. Try something. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, for sure, right? And I'm not saying this for some critical aspect of like saying you're lazy, you're watching this from your couch or wherever, you know, you're lazy because you're not doing what I'm doing, right? Like, I spent years missing out on adventures. There was a time when I had first moved into the woods and I got all set up and I was living in my camper, and I think I spent like 2 or 3 years where I did very little after work, before I started getting all crazy about playing in the woods. And I watched every movie. That's why I'm so good at movie references, because
I'm lazy.
But also because I've watched way too much TV.
It's gonna rot your brain.
During certain periods of my life, because I was
being lazy.
Too addicted to TV and movies.
It just meant I was lazy, not evil.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate it. Do you like a sticker? It's for muscular dystrophy. Awesome. Yeah.
All that change was just weighing me down anyway. $5 more cents. New Hampshire. Woo! Ball field seems like a good place for some cans, and it looks like it. A lot of booze cans at a kid's. Ugh. A little moldy. I was like, I found a tumbler. Nope. I think these are all doggy bags at the top. Oh. All right. That present that guy just gave me down there. Ugh. I don't know how somebody's gonna empty that. The thing's full of like trash and doggy poops and all kinds of nastiness. I just saw a free box. Free. Is there a pan? Oh, I thought it was a pan. It's so big. I mean, I could cook so much in this. If I caught a striper and I saw this and it was free, I would totally be grabbing this. That's a lot of weight. Women's shoes. Oh, look at this, got some bird on it and some crackled finish. That really is nice. That'd make a, I think I do have to keep that. That's just, oh. Okay, that's pretty useful. Candle, wax, fire, and I could even cook with this. Keeping the candle and keeping that as a little sauce cup. Oh my goodness. Did you look at that place? How cool is that? Can you punch in? I wonder if I, oh my goodness, all that stonework. It's like a big mill that's been turned into a home. Like one of my other dream home ideas I've always wanted. An old mill property.
Cab, a bucket, and a backhoe.
I'm traveling all the way to Vermont with no money, and I've collected bottles and cans. So I got a couple bucks, but I need a pan, and that's one thing I haven't acquired yet for catching a fish.
Help yourself.
Really?
You're cooking?
Yeah, I was gonna catch a fish tonight and cook.
There you go. There's a stainless pan.
There, yeah,
Can't beat it.
Best thing for over the fire, right?
It's just such a good bass.
Oh, that one is great.
Frog.
Yep.
Or this one here. The bass love these things.
Oh, I know. I've designed a couple of those that we sell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where do you sell?
With our website, Fowler's Makery and Mischief on YouTube.
Well, we need some bait. No.
I got some worms.
Let's just weed this.
That one is?
That's better.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you want for all of it?
Donations.
All right. You know, every time I try to pay people for stuff, they send me away with more. Thank you, sir, so much.
Alrighty.
Nice to meet you.
Good luck.
It's like that Seinfeld episode. I am seeing so many cans beside the road.
Well, I'm not paying the 5 cents for that stupid recycling thing.
You don't pay 5 cents, you get 5 cents back.
Well, what do you think the hobos are doing?
I don't know. They're deranged.
And I hate to keep stopping, so I was not stopping for them. But the gentleman brought up when I said I'm making money from cans, he's like, you're making money from cans here? This is New Hampshire, we don't do that.
In Michigan, you get 10 cents.
Hey, you're not talking that Michigan deposit bottle scam again,
No, I'm off that.
I don't know why they don't. It's probably some whole political thing behind the whole mess, huh? Sanford Town Forest, where they walked in natural pleasure, so now you may. That looks like it's brand new. Pass. Still not that hungry. Chester Country Store, famous cider honey maple donuts. I do need worms because we're coming up on Concord, so maybe a country store like this will have some fishing worms. Let's check it out. Hello. You guys don't happen to have any fishing worms, do you?
We don't.
Oh, shoot. You gonna eat day olds?
I have a bag of crunchies.
Oh, crunchy?
Just like the misshapen. They're not.
Oh, the misshapen?
And these probably be $4 for these.
$4? Oh, I gotta save my money for priority food, I think. Thank you, though.
You know what?
Really?
Upgrade it.
Oh, thank you, guys. Now I just feel like I'm cheating when I'm telling people that like I'm doing it on a budget, like I only get 12 bucks. I feel a little guilty about that one. That was just like almost such a setup, but it wasn't a setup, but like I told her what I was up to. I could have gone in there as if I wasn't up to something and trying to travel free, and she gave me their crunchies, which were apparently, they're not day olds, they're brand new, they just deformed ones. So okay, sign, legit, no lies. That's legitimately the best tasting donut I've ever had. I'm so spoiled. A little broken off piece. Walmart. It's music. Alright. Just found a little walking park place. It looks really pretty. Oh, no kidding. Look at this. somebody else on a Lectric stopped here. Merrimack River floodplains. So, floodplains could be wet, could be mushroomy. Look at how clean those are. Oh. No mushrooms, not the right soil for what I'm looking for. It's all pine needles and pine cones and very acidic. So we need oaks and, you know, that kind of forest. Something like that. Too many pines. Random squirrel tail piece. That's interesting. Hey, maybe we could tie a fly with that. Whoa. Wow. That river's super clear too. Just look at the fish. Right there in the center by that big thing of weeds, like a big old bass. There it is. Ugh. Doesn't look very open. Do not litter. No motorized vehicles allowed. Sounds like we're okay. Let's check it out.
Check it out!
Oh, that looked like a big old catfish right there by the pipe. Like that, it's a good sign. Looks pretty thin down in there. Oh, something else just swam off. One, 2, 3. That should do it. Rig up our new rod. I hope this works good. A stock line on a rod. I think we'll start with that one the guy gave me at the garage sale, that little frog. I've seen some other stuff slapping on top, and if it hits hard on top, I'll reel fast, see if I can't get it in before it tangles itself in the weeds. Oh, something moved. Oh Lord, won't you give me a fish for dinner? My friends all have pizza. I'd like a catfish. Well, that guy didn't work. Roselle guy also gave me this hook. A little sinker on there. Worm in a hook. The good old worm in a hook. Oh! Ah! You gotta be kidding me. It's not a red-eared sunfish, that's a bluegill. Just a plain old New Hampshire bluegill. That's the first. Probably since I was a kid. How cool is that? I mean, that would be great catfish bait, but we don't even have big circle hooks or big hooks like that. We'll let him go and see what happens. What else happens? Oh, fish on. Oh, come on, skate him in. Little bluegill, little bluegill. Oh. Oh, now that's much better. Like a little piranha. I got an idea. Catfish really love these bluegills, and they really love blood. And I've done this before while I was surviving there in Patagonia, catching trout on them. I'm gonna throw some gills, some fresh bloody gills from this guy on the hook with the worm and see if that gets the catfish to rise up. Put this on there. See what that does. Ah, more of these little fellas. Eesh. Well, we might just be having bluegill for dinner because they're choking it. Oh, greedy little guy. It's the same one that got my worm before, so maybe I won't have to deal with him again.
Yeah, maybe.
Stay. Teeny bit cleaner. Got the bobber off, gonna fish the bottom for those catfish. I would have done that on the other side, but it's so mucky and so weedy that it looked like it was a definite loss of the worm and stuff. And you could tell by when I cast in, just like now, I watched the bobber as this worm sinks down. I watched the bobber slide over until they come into alignment. And when it gets to the bottom, the worm hits the bottom and isn't hitting the ground, the bobber goes doom doom. So there's like the weight of the worm suspended without hitting the bottom. Whereas when you cast and the worm is able to settle on the bottom before the line is taut, that bobber doesn't do that jiggle jiggle. Another one bites the dust, or the worm. All right, number 431. Beautiful little fish, but not a catfish. Goodbye. I think I'm gonna do the other thing I wanted to do during this trip is make a gayutaku, which means we need materials because I didn't bring that stuff with me. Head up the road. I'm gonna go to Dollar General, grab something to cook with anyway. 230 miles. We are over 200 miles on our trip. That's 212 miles that we have traveled so far on our journey. Kids paint, $1. That might work. Let's see, butter, $4. Oh, the good stuff's $4. Heck. Well, that'll do the job, I guess. Any of these cheaper? No. All right, so now we're at $2.40, probably with tax. Packet of beef ramen for the win. Ramen, fish. There we go, $2.80. So I got $3, almost $4 with the change, I believe.
Oh my God, it's better than I thought.
Not the paper though. We'll have to go beg some of that somewhere else and then keep going. I need like the weirdest thing ever, paper. The Dollar General is all out of paper.
Okay.
You guys wouldn't happen to have any paper in your printer that you could hook me up with?
Paper, yeah.
Yeah? Like 10 sheets maybe?
Yeah.
Oh, you're the man. Oh, you're the awesome. Thank you. I just got a little bluegill, and so.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Fowler on Fowler's Makery Mischief on YouTube. All right. Thank you guys so much. Lifesaver. All right. The guys at O'Reilly's Auto Parts are awesome. Now we can make fish paintings till we're blue in the face. We are stocked up on materials. Now I'm excited again. This is gonna be a yummy dinner. Get our power and hit the road. All right, Northern Rail Trail, you are here. And Lebanon, that's where we're headed. Wow, just flying on these trails. There we go. Got the river. Gotta be something down here. Oh, get out of the mud. No way. No way. Would you look at that? That's a grill. I mean, and sure, it doesn't work. It probably doesn't have the propane in it. No, it doesn't have the propane. Look at that thing. It's just from the grill. Hey, you know what though? That makes a good seat for my fire pit area. And or table to do my gayutaku on. Got pan. Got our ink. Gonna need an ink tray. We got our pants I found on the side of the road. That's gonna make up my brush. The leg off. Oh, it looks very green for a black. I am going blind. Gotta get all the slime off of it so I can make a nice print. And anybody that walks down here is gonna be like, what's this crazy person doing? Put it inside of this thing and might take a couple tries. No brush. Wait, I do have a brush. A squirrel tail brush. Maybe this is better as a brush than a fly. There we go. Can make a perfect brush for getting around the eye. It's awful thick. Probably should have just thinned it up. Well, it's definitely stiffer than the old rice paper, which was so much nicer. Oh my goodness. That turned out so good. A little bit too much ink here. And that could have been a little cleaner. Maybe a little less ink there. Look at that. Nice. Ooh, that's one of the best ones so far. And we got 5 now. We'll let those dry. And let's go clean our fish off and make some dinner. Not a lot of meat on this fella. Oh, it would have been so much better fried up in like pancake batter or something. Catfish would have been so much better. Oh, that's not too much. But I bet you if I was really hungry, we could catch a raccoon with this tonight. Oh yeah, some nice sticks. Might only have one go at this. I gotta get it good. Let's see, got the last of that fluff from the first day. Right there, in my back pocket with the receipts from the trip. And oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, poor sticker does not look good after being in the back pocket. What's going on there? All right, we got our broken lighter in my bird's nest here. And then I can fold it in. Oop. Get it going in one, kitty, kitty. Get it, got it. Oh, we missed our chance. Man, that went up quick. Bummer, that went up too quickly. And it's not catching my secondary stuff. It's not doing good. Basically turning all that cotton jeans fluff into a little fire tinder. I gotta make this work. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. I have a candle. I really should have been smart and made some char cloth. Would have made so much easier. You know, something that would start off of a spark. I didn't prep any materials or think to grab more materials today. I got too busy. So let's see if I can, what can I do with this candle? I keep getting it to spark up and then it dies. And oh, come on. The wax is going. I got it. I finally got it. Ha! Come on. Oh, where's my secondary pile? Oh, light the candle. Just in case. Ah, we got it now. We got the candle lit. lazy. Didn't make better little sticks. Fire! We have fire. We. I don't want to be too loud. There was like a soccer field up there, or a baseball field. Draw too much attention to myself. Candle was pretty handy. I don't know if I would have got it without that candle. The candle, the broken lighter, the sunglasses. I mean, each and every aspect really added on to the other one was very important to this. Maybe not the best material for it, but some of this may make a good fire starter cotton with some wax on it. There we go. Those will work as fire starters for tomorrow. Save the rest of it. Shoot. Huh. That got good and dried. Whoops. These are super dry now, and that one's dry with a hole in it. And that one's got a hole in it. And that one doesn't. Well, they're dry. I'm gonna sanitize my fork I had found there. I haven't washed it yet, but I don't have any soap, so I'm not sure what else to do besides burn the ever-loving daylights out of it, right? It's easy just to throw the whole thing in. Cook them up. And a whole bunch of margarine. Well, it seems to be working. Oh, the pan's catching on fire. Whoops. I crisped that stuff up pretty good. It's shrunk up to almost nothing now that all the moisture is out of it. Got some fried fish to go on top of my ramen. I have a cooked ramen in a pan. Ma, get. Sorry, buddy. Me or you? Here we go. Let it cool. Crispy little fishes on top here. Ooh. It looks like almost nothing, doesn't it? How's it taste? Mmm. Mmm. That's good. Well, I wish I could just sack out right here, but I think I gotta bust up the trail a little ways. Now that we're on the bike trail, we're safer. Hopefully. We'll just cruise a little bit, put some more time on.
It's been a long day. It's been a long year. It's been a long life. I'm still loving you. Through mistakes and heartaches, through kisses and words unkind, through silent nights, I'm still loving you. So lay your head down. I'll breathe in and breathe out. There's nothing you should say, nothing you could do to turn me away. I will love you the best that I can, over and over again.
Doesn't seem like the softest of grounds. back that seemed kind of hardtack, but what do I have? I mean, how much of a choice do I?
Well, darling, you could leave me, or you could run for the hills, and I'll be waiting for you to come home over and over again.
That was brutal. That's like 40 minutes, but like that was so brutal. So brutal. What's the temperature out here? It's 46 degrees. My toes are like freezing cold. Let's see if they look the right color. Oh, that toe does not look good. That doesn't have anything to do with the cold. I lost a toenail on that stub in my toe. All right, I need to get a coffee in here and have a seat for a sec till I warm back up. Oh, it burns. My favorite coffee in the world.
Yes, it does.
You can do it. One last drop. 3.
46 cents.
All right, thank you. Oh. Coffee hitting the road. I do feel a good bit warmer. Toes are just starting to warm up. Probably took like a 45-minute break. It's 8:30 now. Lebanon, here we come. Woo! Our first covered bridge. Yay! Looks like they've had to make some repairs. I wonder why they have them all over like Vermont and New Hampshire and stuff, but like not in Maine. I don't know if they're... I don't know if I've ever even seen one in Maine. Morning. Sun. 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 Oh, back into the cold trees. Huh. That's cool. Central Vermont Railway caboose. We're getting close to Vermont. I've always wanted a caboose like that as a, you know, like a little camp or something. It looks so cool. I remember eating dinner at a place once. They had like Casey's Caboose. I thought you could, I don't think we ever ate in it, and I always wanted to, but like there was like a seating area in the upper little like cupola thing there on the top of the caboose. I don't know if I remember that just from my imagination or what. And every time I went to go to Casey's Caboose, ever since once I grew up, the place was always shut down and never open. That's what shut down means, right? All right, gonna do a test. Google says 23 minutes to Danby. Got my stopwatch going. I'm curious to see how fast Google's calculating these, if it's like 10 miles an hour for the average bike speed, or if it's taking into account that I'm traveling at 20 miles an hour on this thing. Ah, that's awesome. All right, we made it to Danby. I did it in 13 minutes. It said it was gonna be 22 minutes. That's pretty good. Pretty much half that time. But don't ask me why I haven't been calculating that sooner than later. I more was just concerned on how many miles I could put in, not how fast I could travel the miles. Now that I'm getting towards the end, I want to travel faster. You know what I mean? I'm excited about getting to the end. Morning. Hey, you're riding Lectric too. How do you like it?
I like it a lot. Just rode a regular bike.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so, but I'm getting used to it. You know, putting in 0 and 1 and back and forth. Well, good luck.
Right on. Happy travels. Lectric e-bikes for the win, huh? Let's see what we got here. Anything good? Good. Oh, another beautiful little body of water. I'm gonna stop and fish them all, but I can't. So just some thoughts on the bike as I'm traveling on this section's been up and down, a little like rocky. That seat, even with the cushion, it's hard. Front suspension on this, I know this is like a cargo one for expeditioning. Yeah, I really love some front shocks, and if you know, you can't very well put something on the back seat so that you have suspension when you have all kinds of loads without having some sort of shocks that you could tighten down or something and change depending on the load. It needs some sort of a spring-loaded shock head for the seat. Oh, colors. But the colors just start to change over there. Red from the maples. Beautiful. Now that's a fishy spot. Off. Something small over here. What do we got? What do we got? Oh! What is that?
Is there a land bass I don't know about?
A rock bass?
I caught you a delicious bass.
Little fella. We're good enough of little fellas.
So today, there is no chuck bass.
See ya. Oh! Another new species for the trip. Smallmouth. Little smallie.
You deny it, and you throw it back at Star like the garbage it is.
Oh! Third species. Beautiful little fish. I'd like to print that one. It's very rounded though. It'd make it very hard to do a gayutaku without the rice paper. There we go. Goodbye. I believe that was a fall fish. Not a bad eating, just plain fishiness. It's a little on the small side, so not worth, I'd have to cooler it up or cook now, and I'm not really feeling it unless it's something really juicy.
There's not enough juice, I guess.
Well, that was cool. Knocking out the species game. It looks like it's noon as well, so better pick up the pace here. I think I'm only like 30 minutes from Lebanon. My loadout's getting a little messy, but what can you do? Whoop. What a beautiful trail. What a beautiful day. Look at this. Just passing through here. Oh wow, this section's paved. Oh, I see city type stuff. Looks like we're there, coming into the city. Wonder if there's any power in the park somewhere that I can hook up to. Oh, there's 3 tomatoes wood-fired tortilla or something over there. Yeesh. We only got $2 and something left though. Oh man, I just looked at the map. I'm only 53 miles from Rutland. I almost said home. It's not my home anymore, but going home. Nobody's there though, except for aunts and uncles. Mom and dad moved out to Washington, and yeah. So 53 miles. If it wasn't for needing to stop and charge for a bit, I'd almost make it today. I don't think I have enough time to charge and put that many miles on. I don't know if my rear end has that many miles on it. Not to mention going over Killington is gonna be, that's gonna be a hill and a half. Nice, there's outlets right here. Meter's on, so I think there's probably power. Power! Look at that. Look at that. We got power. Thank you, park. We are charging. Cool. I guess we can take a nap in the shade or something while we wait. Oh, there's a food truck over there. Maybe we can bargain our way some food. Hello. Hey, I'm traveling to Vermont from Maine on an e-bike.
Oh yeah?
On a YouTube video about doing it with no money. I've been collecting bottles and cans, but I'm down to $2.59. Can you make me something for $2.59?
$2.59?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll make you something.
Black Magic, Mexican, plant-based Mexican food. Sounds delicious. On a regular bike?
Yeah.
So he just said he biked to Bar Harbor from here. So that's a little further than even I did. That's still like, that's about 300.
Yeah, it was
right?
close. It felt like it.
Because
I got turned around once. Did circles for a while.
I only got 52 miles left, I guess.
Yeah, that's nothing.
To Rutland.
Here, keep your 2 something.
Oh yeah?
Easy through. I'm gonna cut it in.
There we go.
We don't typically do.
Yeah?
And you'll have 2 meals right here.
Oh, no way. Thank you, sir.
Well, you got some hills.
Yeah, I got some serious hills coming up. I need to do some serious charging. Yeah.
All right. Have fun.
Oh, wow. You're a saint. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Great. Have a good one.
All right. There it is. If you come through the area and you don't want to stop at McDonald's, anyways, stop here. Get something delicious. Let's go try it. Oh. Look at that. There's like, he said there's like chorizo, so it must be their veggie chorizo right there. Lord, thank you for this food. Bless this food to our body and the energy we get from it, that we can make it to the end of the trip. In Jesus' name, amen. Oh my goodness. If you hadn't told me that this was plant-based, I would have thought that was a chorizo sausage that was weirdly cut in square bits for some reason. I almost like it better. Well, bike's over there charging, so not much to do. Then I just, I don't know, I guess take a nap or something. I'll make an extra video on my extra channel of this 2-hour nap. So if you want to watch, you can go see it over there on the extra channel. So we just kind of woke up from my nap thing, and I see that they're setting up like a farmer's market right here. And I have to admit, I'm getting a little bit less nervy about stuff. I wanted to sell the Gayutakus so I'd get like a better sleeping bag for tonight and a coffee for tomorrow morning, and I'd be able to make it the rest of the way there. But, you know, they usually you pay for this sort of thing. And I asked the guy, and he said it's $200 for the year to be able to set up and do your thing. These guys are doing kettle corn. That looks awesome. I could smell like the machine. The kettle corn is my favorite. So I asked a guy and he said, yeah, it's $200 for the year and that you can get a daily rate, but I only got $2. But right now I need to recover from the nap with a little coffee. So I'm gonna see if I can't spend my last couple bucks on a coffee. Oh, that's cool. It's a garage. Looks pretty sweet. You closed up?
Yeah, well,
You have any leftover coffee? I'm traveling all the way from Maine to Vermont. I'm Jones and
I got some leftover coffee.
You do? Yeah, hook me up.
Should drive from Maine to Vermont
on an e-bike for an adventure with no money. That's the challenge, is to see if I can make it there. I've been collecting bottles of cans, so I have $2. You want me to hitch up for this, or?
we're English brewers.
Yeah, sweet. I got 52 miles left to go. I don't think I'm gonna make it tonight, but thank you guys so much. Thank you. All right, thank you. Oh man, that's so cool. I got their last of their drip brew, like the good stuff. The good stuff. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, guys. So oh, that's so good. Just got back here. One more blanket's all I need. I still have $2 and something, but I don't think that's enough for a blanket, and it's definitely not enough for tomorrow morning's coffee, even though I just keep getting lucky and getting all of this stuff for free. I know what it is, I have to say. Smiling.
I just like to smile. Smiling's my favorite.
Smiling is like the best, right? And everybody likes somebody that smiles. I personally think if you're cheerful and you're friendly, take an interest in other people especially. That's something I've always not done as well as I'd like to, and lately I've been doing more of it and intentionally not, just, taking more interest in other people, asking people about themselves, stuff like that. And I think being a YouTuber, it's like, I don't think it was as bad as this back in the past, but like as growing up, I've always been a storyteller, right? And so, and entertaining people. So I started telling stories and entertaining people, and that means you end up talking about yourself, and that's not cool. You need to find out other people's stories and get to know them. With a little bit of snooping, I found out that this end down here is the farmer's market, and up there isn't. So I might be able to move up there and try to sell my guy takus so I can get a better sleeping bag for tonight. Well, it's, like I said, still trying to work up the nerve to do this. But I still wanted the bike to keep charging. So I'm gonna take the batteries out and let them charge here.
They're there.
Me, baby.
All right, we bummed a red dry erase marker off of somebody. That's so dorky. I'm embarrassed for myself. Wasn't even set up yet. Somebody already gave me $5 just because I talked to them and told them my story and shared with them, and they're like, "Oh, here's for your travel." So we're up another $5 again. So that's $7.
Hi. I love these.
Yeah.
Goitaku, right?
Yeah.
I've got them all over the house. Well, good luck.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Here, I'll give you a couple of dollars.
Oh, these thanks.
Well, okay. I'm feeling really generous.
Here, check us out on YouTube. My birthday. I can't sell one of the paintings, but I got another $5. 15 sold.
Really?
Yep.
You sure?
Yep. Pick which one you want. All right.
You're really good. Well, thank you.
Thank you. You like that one?
Yeah. I'll put it in my little picture frame.
Nice. Hello.
Fish art.
Thank you.
You want a scone?
Sure.
Blueberry or raspberry?
Raspberry. Thank you.
Do you want to put it down?
Oh,
my
thank
paper.
you. All right.
Okay, enjoy.
Yes, thank you. People feel this urge to like take care of me and give me stuff. Nobody wants to look at the art. There's nothing that makes you more invisible besides looking homeless or carrying a ladder. You can get into anywhere with a ladder. You can't if you look homeless, I think. It doesn't go over well. Just got another food gift. It's a, what was this called? Okay, they gave me a samosa. Well, I already took a bite before I didn't realize the camera was off. Just giving me food. I don't know, does it look like I'm shriveling up? Here, can't have you going over Rutland with no... oh, thank you. Yeah. Here, pick one out.
Yeah. What do you get, a rock bass here? Or?
That is a bluegill.
Bluegill, okay.
Yeah.
We'll go with the bluegill.
All right. Hey, thank you, sir.
Take care.
Take care. That scone was so good. The samosa is so good. This is the best. I love farmers markets. There we go. See pillows. Oh, here we go, blankets. No way. That's what I'm talking about right there. Sleeping bag. Score. Should have gone to a thrift store first thing, huh? Socks. Perfect. Oh, I've always wanted one of these. And like that guy that paints like the Star Wars stuff in, like, you know, have some stormtroopers coming across the bridge here and an Imperial Walker, you know, and like, yeah, Luke's parents out there crisped up on the lawn and the stormtroopers maybe are walking away. That would be better. Like modernize. All right, $10.75 for the socks and the sleeping bag. And I think I need some ibuprofen for my head and my knee, especially for the knee. Like a lot of things are getting sore. A lot of things are getting sore. And I think I'm gonna upgrade the water bottle. Ibuprofen, $1, 24 capsules. There we go, perfect. Okay, so ibuprofen, $3.15, and I decided to splurge just in case I decided to have a fire tonight. Lighter. It says, aw, snap. No wrestling with it. Warm gloves, warm gloves, warm gloves. Warm gloves. 19. 24. Those look like they'd be legitimately warm. All right, we got the gloves. I didn't get the fancier leather ones. These ones are only like $10.99. This wonderful cashier, Shelly, sold me the nicest gloves, helped me out, set me on my way. All right, upgraded to a water bottle. I can, you know, boop. Spent $6, splurged on an Almond Joy. Probably a little premature to celebrate, and a hand warmer for the morning if I could slip it in with my toes or in with my gloves if I need to, because I want to be up and burning the miles. That's a delicious treat. Dropped my glasses. They made it all this way with me. I don't want to lose them.
I promise I'll never leave you.
There it is, the Vermont line. I'm going across on the, there we go. There's the Vermont. We just crossed into Vermont. My whole life, I've never been here. I don't know where this is compared to like the usual Queechee Gorge. I bet you there's some massive, massive fish down there. There's probably some giant brookies and rainbows. I just had to go across the bridge. It's just so beautiful. Look at the construction of this thing. How much fun with this building this over the river. This is the very thing I was trying to avoid. I took a wrong turn. I'm almost to Woodstock. Only 15 minutes, 10 minutes away as the bike flies. But I ended up back on 4, which, as you can see, there's nothing. Guardrail, white line, cars. It might as well be the highway. Highway has more margin. And it's nighttime. Oh, I smell burgers. Where are the kitchen? I pulled over for a second and I was spotted. What was your name?
Hudson.
Hudson, nice to meet you.
Caden.
Caden, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, man.
Hey, they invited me up, but I'm trying to put a couple more miles on, so thank you guys for the invite.
Of course.
I'm gonna keep pushing on for at least another maybe 8 miles or something. Yep. Thank you guys, though.
Of course.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, see you later, guys.
See you, man.
They were tempting me with some venison and stuff, but I still have the giant burrito and everything, and I really want to make it to Rutland as early as possible. I think I got a good 8 more miles in me, so we're gonna keep going. 318, we're officially traveled 300 miles on this trip so far, and we still have, I don't know, 30 or 40 to go to Rutland. Woodstock, this is a fancy hike to do little spot right here. I embarrassed myself horribly eating here once at a really fancy place with like 15 utensils per person's place sitting. Because I picked the wrong plate when it was time to go to the buffet.
Slippery little suckers.
Ramonto's Pizza. Oh, phew. Made it to Bridgewater. I need to charge. And it's 8 o'clock. Thinking about saving the burrito for the morning. And looking at getting a slice of pizza somehow or something. And then finding a spot by the river to sack out for the night. Let's see what that looks like. So they got outlets all over the place here. So I'm just gonna bring the batteries in to charge. We got power. Now, let's see about some food. I think I'll save that burrito for the morning. That way I can eat and just cruise. Cruise. How much is this flight?
It's three to four.
Oh, that's fine. Then I could totally do a slice. Didn't it already choke like a slice?
Yep.
I'll go with that. Exactly what the doctor ordered. There we go. Just came down to the park down the road, and I'm just gonna set up my stuff and go to bed ASAP. Get a coffee. Oh, Black Magic, my second favorite flavor in the world.
216, please.
Oh, 20.
Thank you.
Thank you. Once that thing burst open and burned my inner thighs with scalding hot coffee and end up ruining the rest of the trip. Just kidding. It's not McDonald's, it's not that hot.
An 81-year-old woman has been awarded $2.9 million after she sued McDonald's, claiming their coffee was too hot.
All right, now we're coming to the ravine before Killington, one of my most favorite places, especially if you get to come through here during the peaking time, where it's just beautiful and orange. Right now it's just starting to yellow up a little bit, and there's the sprinkles of orange in there from I don't know what maple it is that turns first. One of these maples turns first. Raccoon, pass. Too close to the end, don't need it. I just got the whiff of that though. Oof. That one's been there for a little bit. It's beautiful. Good to be home. Good to be home. If only I could have everything that I have in Maine and still have Vermont. I do miss the hiking trails and the lakes and the things, because I know so many spots. I only know a bunch of spots, but they're clear. The waters are clearer here. They're I don't know. There's more trout. There's more. I just have to travel more. Hop on the old e-bike and come home more often. So you go to old Vermont. Just if I had all the time in the world. If I had all the money in the world, I'd spend it all to have more time. So I could go up and down every one of these streams and just look in every one of the little holes behind the rocks and flip over little rocks and have a fly rod and just dig around and see what kind of trout we turn up, what kind of fishes we could catch, and make little paintings of them. And I mean, kind of is what I do, but there's still a lot of in-between stuff, the work stuff, right? With the turning them into videos, and me managing 7 employees and 8 employees and kids, and raising them up to be something, you know, halfway intelligent and useful for themselves, so they can, you know, reach their potential, and being helpful to others and kind and being a blessing to people in need. So there's a lot to be done besides just climbing around in streams, poking around trying to catch fish under every rock or every little fishing hole. But we get to do enough of that. I feel good. Feel good. Here, gonna stop. Get that ibuprofen out. Those hills could be grueling on that. The old box from the grocery store made it all this way. It's been a real boon. I don't know what I would have put stuff in if I didn't have that. All right, a couple of ibuprofens.
That was one too many.
Just kidding. I just threw on the max amount 4 there.
Had me worried for a moment.
Best thing about the e-bike, I'm not pedaling right now, right? I'm still cruising along at 20 miles an hour. So with the e-bike, I could theoretically possibly just cruise up the hills on the slowest gear. That's why we went closer, because it needs as much power as possible. Too young. I got my whole life ahead of me. I'm only 45.
He's just a boy.
Age is just a mindset. And if you let it tell you what to do, then you're an idiot. Really gotta roll to support it. You're really getting nutty, getting loopy. All that endorphins, all that pedaling and testosterones and things happening, really jazzing the coffee. Really jazzing me up. But hey, bird. Welcome to Killington. We're there. There is at the beginning of Killington. So it's a big Killington. It's like a big mountain range all up and through there. We'll be coming up on the gondola area next. That first biggest long gondola. Beautiful. Beautiful ride up the mountain. We're officially now in my stomping grounds, I would say, right? Because I would come here and go snowboarding, and you know, I worked here. I think my second job I ever had was working here, where I worked at the Peak Lodge on the top of Killington, and I'd work really hard. So the other guys, not so much. I'd be in the middle of the food counter And I'd just be slinging food to both sides, running the soups out, pouring into the bins for the people that are just standing there with their soup. And like, soup. I'm in the back. I'd be like gouging out bread bowls, you know, bringing them forward. And the guys are putting the soup in and they hand it to the customer. Like, and I'm like, I had free microwaves and I'm like throwing baked potatoes in them and splitting them and putting sour cream on them, burning my fingers, like just moving so fast. You know, throwing ham and cheese croissants in the microwave, toasting them, and, you know, handing them up to the customers and assisting both sides of the food serving line. And he'd say, who wants to go home early? And I'd never say, yeah, I did. And people would be like, I do. Because that meant you could feel snowboarding for the last 4 hours of the day, 3 hours of the day. And he'd be like, hey, Zach, you want to go? And the other guy's, whoa. And he'd let me and like 2 others or something like that who had done good that day bail early. Oh, wow. It doesn't look like it, but it is still a continual hill. 17 miles an hour, though. This bike's got some power. It shed some layers. It's getting hot already.
Hot air. So hot.
I think I'm gonna eat my burrito. That has to be the best tasting leftover ever. Veggie chorizo. Unreal. 2 and 3 and go. Still full bars. It had gone down a couple coming up the last hill, but now it's back to full bars after sitting for a sec. I think as the energies balance out inside the batteries, it's ready to go again. There it is, the final hill. You know what, whatever, I'm going full tilt. Let's just see how fast we can crank this thing out. Pedaling 16 miles an hour. And here it is, over the hill. Pico's just over here. We made it. It's all downhill from here. Whoa, it is cold. 25, 26, 27, 28. I can't really pedal the 30. We're gonna get the top speed. 32. Oh, if I crash, I'm dead. 33 is the fastest I've had it. 35, 34, 35, 35. We are definitely in the home stretch. Feels weird coming home and no mom and dad to visit. Gotta go all the way across the country now to find them. Over there, oh, you can't see it beyond the trees, is a pool. There's a public pool back there, if it's still there. I used to race with a swim team back there. Swam in Speedos. Turkeys! Oh! Cows! Robichos! Hi, Robichos! Mom used to babysit growing up. And so Michael and Justin and I, the three of us, were just always out there in the yard playing, climbing trees, building forts, playing with G.I. Joes, you know. And then as we got older, going to youth group together, and now doing stuff and things. That's the school, my Rutland Town School, where you can almost always find a cop later in the day giving tickets out and people flying through here. But also the first school my dad taught at for vocational school, where he cut the tip of his finger off on a router thing. He said, don't do this, and then accidentally cut the tip of his finger off right in front of the students.
I wonder if it was like this teaching shop during World War II.
I don't know.
This poor house. That poor house right on the corner. I think they have that guardrail there because somebody come crashing through into their living room at some point. I can't imagine living there. You'd have to have extra insulation or something. So all the cars coming right around the corner every time. Just, I guess you get used to it. You'd be cringing thinking that like one of these times another one's going to come through the living room. Found another treasure. Oh, somebody's probably regretting leaving that on the roof of their car. And those things, Grant has a little hat like that. Maybe he wants a backup. That's kind of a nice treasure find. It's in mint condition. Fleas and all. Forgot about that. There used to be grapes all over Rutland. Look at how tiny these little guys are. They're good. It's 75% seed, but good. Warning, dam upstream? I don't think there's a dam upstream. I thought it was dam. Maybe there's a new dam up the stream, but this is it. This is where I would come to fish and head over here. This is the hole. That's the hole I spend all my time casting into, the majority of my time casting into. I don't see anything sitting on the bottom. Thread on our worm. Just wish I had a smaller hook for this guy, but it's an awful lot of hook for such a small worm, but that might work. Seems pretty fishless right here. Try another spot down the way. This is Pearl Street right here. That's the street I grew up on for the most part. All right. I think that's about as far as the bike can go. All kinds of grossness back in here, like tissues and poop things and girls' sanitary things and deodorant. So many tissues, like people have just been pooping through the woods everywhere. Like, what do they do? Like, dig a little spot. Like, why is there butt wipes? You know, this is my favorite place to poop, down by the river and just poop and gross. I want to get down there. There's a boot in the tree. A fairly decent boot, too. Oop. What's that? There's a long drop down there. Oh, look at those. These look like little shiitakes almost. I think those are honey fungi. It's, I think, on the edible list, but not something I've ever sought after, so... This used to be deep. It's all filled in with sediment. Not seeing everything. It's kind of too clear for it to be good, I think. There's a beautiful rainbow trout just sitting right there, like little minnows and stuff keep going after this. I want that trout. My worms are old and beat and tired. I need something sparkly. I gotta go get a map spinner and some more worms. But I also wanted to see a friend while I was in town, so we're gonna go over to the village snack bar, get some lunch, and see if we can't get over to Walmart or something after and get the right lure to catch that really nice trout for dinner.
The lunch is on me, buddy.
All right.
Yeah, that way
Sweet.
you can keep your wallet clean.
All right, there we can finish the challenge legitimately.
Yeah.
What's your name?
My name's Kieran Butler. Nice to meet you.
Kieran? Nice to meet you.
Oh my goodness, no way. Oh my god. I'm freaking out right now. I'm so sorry.
No worries.
Wow, I'm shaking so bad. I'm so sorry. Wow. Oh, wow.
Well, nice to meet you.
Yes.
So we have Gilbert was gonna treat us, but the kid recognized me, the owner's son, and so we just got comped our meal, 36 bucks. Thank you guys so much. Village Snack Bar. Been coming here since I was a kid. We go up on the hill and sit up there at the picnic tables. So that's what we're gonna do with our food when it comes out. Oh my goodness, look at what we just got comped here. This is like amazing. Let's dig in. Well, thanks again to you guys over at the Village Snack Bar. That was so delicious. Oh, and now we got 3 more bottles of cans from our lunch. So I better go turn those in so I don't have to tote those around anymore. Please ring the bell for service. 85 cents. Apparently in Vermont, they don't do the waters and stuff. So we lost, oh, I don't know, almost $1. It was nice enough to take the plastic bottles and stuff as trash for me and recycle them. That was cool. All right, I got a spinner for $1 and some smaller gold hooks. I just spent $2.90. What was it? $2.91? $2.91. Let's see if we can make it. There it is, out back. 199 Pearl Street, up in there. Where I grew up, all nice looking now that my dad finished it up. All the new shingles and all that stuff, and then they moved out and moved away. My old friends from back in the day lived right around the neighborhood. Garrett lived there, and Justin lived just up behind those trees. And he passed away a number of years ago. Fell out in the woods. It had hit his head and it's gone. So that was like, Justin was the only one I kept in touch with when I'd come home, besides Michael and stuff. Oh, it's got a nice chartreuse tail, little pumpkin belly. I think this is going to be pretty good. Oh. You gotta be kidding me. All this work trying to catch a trout, and there's a dead one. Right there. That doesn't even look like it was more than a couple hours old. That's unreal. What is going on? I don't know what to do with that. I mean, try to catch my own trout still, but what the heck? You gotta be kidding me. I cast it down, catch a leaf instantly, and just scare everything off. There's one right there. Yes, yes, yes. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. Boat flip it. That's the one. Oh, yes. First good cast right where I wanted it to. Oh my goodness. We got our trout. Unreal. I just went and bought that lure. Hey, hey, hey. Chill, chill. Well, I mean, yeah, you know what's up. I haven't caught a rainbow trout in so many years. That is wild. Look at him. And then this guy being dead over here. I'm allowed to. I didn't. It smells 100% fresh. I think I'm gonna take it with me and use it for a Gayataku painting and then use as lobster bait. I can't believe that all that work and then I just was like, boom, and just caught the fish. All right, let's go and get ourselves some last of our ingredients and head to the cooking spot. That seemed like a good one. Snap peas. $3.79. Too much. Can't afford it. $1.99. Oh my goodness. Am I gonna have enough for peas and a shallot? Moment of truth. Be really late. Be really late. Be really late. 54 cents. $2.53. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Dude, you have hit the jackpot here.
Daddy's got a date with a trout. No throttle assist bikes. No throttle assist bikes. Does that mean what I think it means? Like no e-bikes? It says on the sign no throttle assist. They didn't say no e-bikes though. I mean, I would think that would mean dirt bike or something. All right, here we go. Better hold on before it gets bumpy. Nice. Cool. That's new. I haven't talked about it as this being the end of my trip, but this was in my mind as the end of my trip. You know, I was actually thinking about cooking up there, and then I remembered my grandfather's little fire pit things over here. All that grew in. It used to be like a sandy beach, swimming and all kinds of stuff. Oh man, this has gotten mucky. Look at how, I was thinking of taking a dip, but look at how filmy. Every time, come up here and look for salamanders. Do I see any salamanders? There's always tons of salamanders in here. Doesn't even look like anything could live in this. It's like pea soup, but not brown water like at home. Oh, there's fish rising over there. Little bloops and bloops. This was actually the crevices and little cracks and rocks up there. That was our fallout spot. If a red dawn scenario ever happened, we were gonna go up there and we were supposed to meet if we didn't, you know, if Rutland was getting nuked. Let's see, where am I going? And can I get there with the bike? Probably not. I'm gonna have to scout ahead. It's all grown in. They're in here somewhere. Where are they? There's one. There's three of them. I wonder if they still... That one has gone kaputsk. Oh, here we go. There's two. Can't remember my kids' or my wife's birthday, but mine like a steel trap. That captures, when it captures something, it's in there. I could find the fire pits. Number 3, right there. Find the fire pits, but I can't remember birthdays. It saved my life. He made these all out of rocks from up here and cement, and I think there was 6 or 8 of them at the time. If my mom's stories are right. I made it. Put the pan across. Might be enough right there. The lip of the pan here and the base of the pan on there and the fire right in there. I'm going. It's been a long time since we've done this. Oh yeah, perfect. A little fire starter I made. See if this works. It's got wax and pants that I had found, jogging pants strips. Oh yeah. Perfect. Fire starter. Nice. Ow! Got me. It's such a good feeling to know you're alive. Oh, it's a beautiful little shallot. Oh, it's gorgeous. All of it. The head won't fit. That looks good, huh? Oh. What did I just find? Another fork. Man, I find the craziest stuff when you're looking. Like, I'm not looking, I never see stuff like this. But now I'm looking, it's like, boom, there it is. But I have my fork that I found along the way. Right there she is. We did it. We're here. Rode the bike all the way, 330 miles. Got a delicious fish catch. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord, for just blessing us with all that we needed to survive. And thank you, Jesus. I can't believe how easy this was. Like, well, okay, it wasn't easy, but like how much God just provided along the way. And just everything was, when I needed it, the sunglasses were there. Like the bottles and cans, the money I needed to, upgrade so I'd have better sleeping bags so I didn't freeze to death. I could have come with just my jeans and my pants, my shoes, and I would have had everything I needed. Let's give it a try. Little peas. Little shallots. Little trout. That is delicious. Lay down, get a little closer to my plate. So good. I have to say, I did not expect it to go this well. Like, I was a little, more than a little afraid. I was afraid to do this. In my heart, I believed that God would take care of me and provide all that I needed. I know that He did for me in Patagonia, and that's what kind of changed my life a bunch, is my relationship with God out there and talking to Him again and coming back home and deciding to pursue a relationship with Jesus and the Christian life and righteousness and seeking God first. I haven't been perfect and gotten it right by any means, working hard at it, continuing to work hard at it and grow, but I'm still a screw up at times. Still screw up and yell at my kids sometimes, just like anybody else. We still make mistakes. Still rude. Still selfish at times. Making strides. Been better, I think. Because of my quiet time and pursuing God and spending time in the Word all the time as much as possible. Well, I shouldn't say all the time, but in the mornings. And I doubted a bit that, when the Bible says that He'll provide all of our needs, I thought, yeah, sure, at home, because you need them, because you need to eat. But if you're doing well enough for yourself, He's like, you got it. Something like this where I choose to go out and put myself in a difficult situation, that isn't like a TV show's drop me off and I have to survive. Will God supply all my needs? As I take an e-bike and a GoPro and decide to try to go with nothing and cruise to Vermont. And every step of the way, God came through and just like, if I asked for it, it was there. If I almost even if I thought of it, it would show up in the next mile on the side of the road. And so this has just been so much more than just making a video and doing something silly for me. It's just been a really special time. The meat just rakes off the bones. Bones are standing right there, nailing it. So good. As far as the e-bike is concerned, love the e-bike. Thank you so much, Lectric, for sending us those last couple, this e-bike and the one before that. And if you are thinking about the e-bike, the only thing I could say is that if you try to do this like I did in 4 days, I don't think you can do it. Grant, you saw that he was here today. He had caught up with us. He had been here and he had been meeting up with me in the evenings and trading out batteries, dead batteries for the GoPro, and then getting a couple of shots of things along the way with the drone because I couldn't carry all of that with me. We charged in the truck at night. I camped out and did my thing. I'd turn the batteries over to him and then go and camp somewhere else and turn those batteries over to him to charge. We started out the day with a full charge. We found out very quickly that you couldn't do all three things. I couldn't, collect and earn money from starting with nothing, and I couldn't charge and travel all three items at the same time. If you were to do it, though, without having to gather money like I did, and you were just going hotel to hotel, and you ran it on level 2, you could get what they're saying for miles out of it. Cruise along 80 to 100 miles possibly a day and do your hotel thing. But we ran it on 3, which meant that on a really grueling day of stop starts where I'm collecting bottles and cans, we were just getting about 50 miles. I hope that wasn't too much for you and didn't ruin the series for you that we charged that night with the truck. Felt bad that I wasn't able to do it fully the way I wanted to, where I was just charging and living off the land 100% free. I think the e-bikes are awesome, and it's definitely the way to go, especially if you're, have sore knees and things like that. And if something didn't go right for you and you plan your route and you're doing a 30 or 40 miles round trip, that this thing could carry you back home. If you had to stop pedaling, you'd be fine. Other than cheating the power by charging it at night, and Grant following me with the truck just in case it broke down, so I wasn't stuck for days. Didn't cheat another time, not even once. Even when I pull up to Grant to change out the batteries, and he's sitting there with a Dunkin' Donuts lattes and treats and fancy things to eat. And I'm kidding, he didn't have that many fancy things. He was always eating something, or I got some really nice trail mix with giant chunks of chocolate in it. I'm like, dude, get that out of my face. I'm gonna head back down the hill, meet up with Grant, and cruise back to Maine after one more stop to say hi to some friends. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this adventure. And hey, if you come up with any cool ideas of something new to do, I'm sure there's something I haven't thought of. And maybe we'll put our minds together. We come up with another awesome new adventure. Fowler out. Homeward bound. Woo, woo. Don't side-eye me. Oh, this is so nice. Haha. We made it. Ew! Then I was gonna dump it right towards the end there, like mountain bikey trail type stuff, and I was swerving and trying to bank like they do, and I was like, oh yeah, never mind, I'm just gonna ride the brakes through there. That's sketch. It is what time? 6? I don't know what, everything died. Watch died. 6:40. I'm gonna make it back to Maine tonight. Boss it? Yep. All right, let's go home. Done good, girl. Done good. Grant hid my wallet. Where's my wallet? You know, I want my money back. And I've been, there's my wallet. I got my wallet back now. I got this. I got the spending power. I got the cards.
Hey there.
Hey.
Sorry about that, Obi. The 1360 course, just gonna ask you if you want to leave a tip.
All right. Thank you.
You guys have a good night.
Thank you.
We'll wait till we're down by the water. Okay.
Oh, it's so cold. Oh, why is it so cold? Well, it felt so warm earlier this morning. Now it feels freezing. Our last mission before we head back. I forgot to bring clothes. What'd you get? You got me clothes?
Yeah, I got you some clothes.
Truck North likes his meats over here. He only eats unicorns. Oh, that's the best. That's awesome. Oh, it's a tight large. It looks good, right?
Yeah.
He likes his meat so rare. He only eats unicorns. That's so good. Oh my goodness. Oh, thanks, man. You got me underwear. You know what? Something like, maybe I shouldn't say this. I'll say it. I think if you're a biker, you probably know this. But after going for a bike ride, you need to do your own laundry. Wet shoes and my Dollar General Mossy Oaks flip-flops. Oh, I feel like a new man. I feel like a new man. Well, we'll see you guys back in Maine.
Well, hopefully he comes back. All right.
Forgot my knife over here.